Hey y'all, welcome back. Season 2, Let's Talk About It 2.0 podcast. You with your lovely, the greatest, one of the best that ever did it, host Marcus K. Henderson. I got a friend in the building. Let me just say this. I got to grow to know this person. Listen, he's a hell of a guy. I can tell you one thing good about him. He do know math. Whenever he talk about money, he can add that thing up like 2 + 2 = 4, but on a bigger scale, a bigger level. But let me tell you something. He has a unique personality. The way he see things is very sharp. He a good person to be around, and I was able and lucky to have him here today. It's been a hard time to get him because he's a busy man. He got a lot going on in his world, and he wanted to discuss that today. Introduce yourself. Go ahead, Mike.
Hi, my name is Michael Johnson, and I have a story to tell.
Okay, that's good. So let me ask you a question, Mike. You got any family members?
The only family member I have is my brother. My mom and my dad is deceased.
Okay. I'm sorry to hear that. How long they been deceased?
My dad been deceased for since 2008, about 16 years. My mom been deceased since 1996.
Okay. So let me ask you a question. How rough was it growing up without a mom most of your life?
It was good growing up. I grew up with my mom until she was I was 18 years old.
Okay, that's good. Let me ask you a question. You think the narrative of your life where you at now would be a little different if your mom was still around?
I think the motive of my life would be good, same how it is if my mom and my dad was alive, you know?
Okay.
Still thriving, still hustling, still making money. But now is a bad part of my life because my job wrongfully terminated me for no reason. I worked Hertz for 24.5 years and no job. They terminate me, and that made my life bad right now. I'm homeless. Sometimes I don't got no money. I ain't got no money to eat. I ain't got nowhere to sleep. I have to ride the bus all day, back and forth. I have to ride next bus all day, back and forth. You think you got friends out there in this world? They want to give you money. They just give me their butt to kiss, man.
Wow. So let me ask you a question. When you say wrongfully terminated, when you say wrongfully, you're basically saying that they had no reason to terminate you.
Yes, they didn't have no reason to terminate me because I have a medical condition, diabetes. They know sometimes I have to sit in the car. They know sometimes I can't move around functional. And then my union guy, I'm not going to say his name, but he had me fill out a paper, a big packet like this, accommodation paper. And he said, you and this other guy fill out the paperwork. We're not going to fire you. We're not going to keep your job. But still, they fired me.
So let me ask you a question. So you saying that with your health condition, it made your performance level go down to a certain degree where you feel like they had to terminate you?
Yeah, my performance, when I was healthy, I could do 3, 4, 5, 6 cars an hour. But then when I had contracted the diabetes, August 15, 2013, my performance started to lack and going down. Maybe 2021, 22, 2023, my performance go down. But I don't realize the company, I made X amount of money, 2021, big money, 2022, big money, 2023, big money. Now they wait till 2024 to get rid of me, man.
So being that you said wrongfully terminated, health condition, it wasn't any way you could get with the union, they fight on your behalf to try to keep your job, maybe relocate you in another area of the job where you could do the work based off of your health conditions?
Now they said, the union guy tell me, go fill out a paperwork. Human Resources give me a paperwork for a big old packet of paper, accommodation paper. Take it to your doctor, get them sign off on the paperwork. They signed off on the paperwork. I hand it back to my union person. He bring it to Human Resources. A couple of days they supposed to fight it for me to keep my job. Even if they fight it and have me do 2 cars an hour,
right,
still keep the job.
Right.
It was me and this other guy was supposed to do the thing. But I don't know what's going on. The company got rid of me Plus they got rid of 59 people. 60 people gone from the company.
So the other 59 wasn't for health condition. The other 59 was downsizing, or what was the other 59?
I guess the other people there was downsizing. It was like only one person out of there. It was only me and this other guy. They make us fill out a paperwork for accommodation. Me, I'm 46, and this other guy's 68. They have to fill out paperwork for accommodation. Accommodation means instead of us cleaning 3.4 car an hour, we can give them 2 car an hour. But I don't know what happened. You know, I lost my job officially May 20th, 2024. It's been rough for me right now, you know. My own family, my own blood. I'm not going to say his name. He called police on me. He treated me like I was a criminal. He told the people I was doing drugs, alcohol, and drinking and drugs. On May 2nd, 2024, he called police on me. They made me take everything out of my pocket. They made me arrest me. They take me to Jackson Behavior Center. They make my life miserable, man.
Okay, I get that, Mike, but what I always try to tell people when I see them doing bad or I see them going through a crisis in their life, I have to ask somebody like, do you think did you cause any of that? Do you think by any way that your behavior and your actions was perfect? Or do you feel like, oh, I was imperfect in certain areas and certain behaviors that I could see why they want to cut me off as family? I can see why they don't want to lend to me. I can see why they don't want to help me. Do you feel like them helping you'll be a blessing or you'll be a burden?
Man, I just believe in this, man. I had owe my brother, you know, every month my brother paid my phone bill for me, for my iPhone 14 for me every month, $225. I had owe him some money. I think at the time I had owe him like $1,500. And he was upset. He was mad. Being a brother, he was upset. Talking about I'm killing myself. I'm making too much overtime. I got bills to pay, man. You know me, I had a lifestyle. I like going to the club. I like drinking some liquor. I never do drugs. I like, you know, ordering Uber Eats. I like ordering Uber. That's why I mismanaged my money to put myself in a situation to be broke, no money. I made great money last year, but now I'm dead ass broke. And no family, no friends won't help me and give me no money.
Okay, I like where this is going. You kind of placing some accountability on yourself and your behavior and your discipline. So when you say you owed your brother $1,500, you ever paid him back?
Yeah, I had owed him at one time in 2022. I owed him $6,000, and I was staying with a friend in Hollywood, and I was paying my rent, and he didn't want me to stay there. And I don't know why I didn't use my common sense. And I moved out of my friend's house in Hollywood, and every day I had to sleep in my car, 2011 car. Every day I had to go to Hertz and work 14, 15, 16 hours, working every day. I'm tired. I have to sleep in the car just so I could pay him back his money. And I wound up paying him back all $6,000. But I don't know why I went ahead and borrowed more money from him, you know.
So when you borrowed more money from him, you already paid back the $6,000. Did you pay back the money that you borrowed more the second time around?
The second time around, I had wound up owing him like $1,500, and now to this day it come to be $2,270. And he is very angry about the situation. But I said, what can I do? I'm not working. I'm not getting no unemployment. I'm not getting no food stamps. Right now he wants me to go get vapor-acted, whatever. File for disability. It's been 3 months. I ain't get approved for disability. I'm kind of lost, man. I did put in a couple applications for some jobs now. I got 3 interviews, but I gotta go, you know, buy some decent clothes, because I can't just go to the interview looking like I'm looking now. Gotta buy some decent clothes. Hopefully, pray God that I get the job, because I'm tired of sleeping on the streets.
Okay, you see how you said, back to you, I always gave you props at the beginning of the interview. I said, that young man knows his math. See how you know exactly how much you owe? Most people, when they owe you money, they don't know how much they owe you. At least they act like they don't owe you anything. But I like the fact that you know how much you owe him. But let me say this. Let me ask you this. Being that you say, you know, you like, it's a lifestyle that you like. You like going to the club. You like Uber Eats. Do you feel like as the outside looking in as a brother, I'm gonna say, damn dog, he do Uber Eats, he live a good lifestyle, but the nigga owe me money. You don't think for once that he ever thought like that, Mike? Do you think he ever feel like that? And maybe that resentment built up so much that he like, fuck him, I don't want to help him now. Cause if he would have paid me back my bread instead of doing Uber Eats, I would have looked out for him. But he was doing Uber Eats, he was fucking off, he was spending $500 to get him some pussy and eat some wings and drink good. Well, I had to figure out how to put back the money that I loaned him back into the bank. You know, in some ways that build resentment. You know what I mean? So do you ever look at it that way? Yeah. Instead of being mad at him and say, I can understand why he feel that way.
He feel this way. He feel this way that I had make X amount of dollars, and instead of me paying him back his money, I decide to go to strip club all the time. I resented him. I didn't want to pay him. I decided to mess with the girls all the time. He thinks all my money went to the girls, but my money went to basically my rent. I paid like 13. Like I made, to be honest, I made about almost 80 grand last year. But the W-2 form show I make 66, and I brought home 53,000, and 13,000 went to my rent. And I don't know what I did with the other 40,000, but I'm gonna tell you this, Marcus. I didn't do no cocaine, I didn't do no marijuana, I didn't do none of that. Drink some beers, drink some liquor, went to the club, go out to eat a lot. But I think my problem is why I'm broke now and I don't have money and I'm homeless. I spend too much of my money on ordering Uber and ordering Lyft, $20, $30 every time, and spend too much of my money ordering Uber Eats because I don't have no money nowhere, no savings, no 401k.
So you never thought while you hitting that button to press approve for the Uber, you don't never think to yourself, it gotta be a better way? What I always try to tell people, Mike, I don't never want to get in a desperate situation and figure out how I could have changed some things. I believe in the great saying of Kobe Bryant, 1% every day get better. You didn't never think like, dang, you know what, starting next week, I'm gonna sit down and budget some things where I can either, like right now, you're on the bus all night. Why it has to take for you to be in a desperate situation and get on the bus? Why not be up in life and still be disciplined?
I'm on the bus because I don't have no money coming in. I don't have no unemployment. I was supposed to have unemployment. My brother, he didn't pay the phone bill. I had an iPhone 14. He didn't pay the phone bill. I called myself, instead of listening to one of my friends, she told me to get a Metro PCS phone. The Metro PCS phone was $190 to get started. I should have listened to my friend because the bill would be $30, $40 a month. I turn around and pay $173, get an AT&T phone. Now I got 2 months phone bill, $285. No job, no money coming in. The phone is off. The only way I can use the phone, I gotta put it on Wi-Fi. Sometimes that's very bad, but that's my decision to do. I should have got the Metro phone. I was hard-headed, got AT&T. Now the phone is off. I can only put the phone on Wi-Fi to make a call. I put myself in a bad decision to do that.
What would you tell somebody who's on the path of what you was on before they get on the path where you at today? What would you tell them?
I would tell them do better with their money. You know, you make X amount of money, you was making $18 an hour, you kill yourself, you make a lot of overtime, 14, a lot of hours. I would say try to discipline yourself. Like you could order Uber Eats, but try to order Uber Eats like once a week. Don't be ordering Uber Eats 5-6 times for the week because you know you ain't gonna have no money. Yeah, I was telling somebody you could order Uber or Lyft maybe one time a week. Don't order that 6-7 times a week because now you ain't gonna have no money. You never know when you ain't gonna have no job, man. And then I was in my 401k. I'm not gonna say my friend's name, but she told me, she said, Michael, why are you always digging in your 401k? I had 3 401ks. I had one for Winn-Dixie, one for Hertz Rent-A-Car Fidelity, one for Hertz Teamsters, and I was always digging in the 401k. As of 2020, I think I took out $14,000 out of the 401k. Right now, I look back at that, I say, damn, I should have listened to my damn friend. That $14,000, $15,000, if I'd have had right now, I could have said, hey, can I stay at your friend's house? Hey, I'll pay her this rent. Or I could have said, hey, let me go to a motel. But I was dumbfounded. The only money now I have in 401k now is $250. I'm trying to get them to send me that money because right now my driver's license is suspended and I want to get my driver's license back. And they telling me that you're active in the system. How am I active in the system? And Hertz Rent-A-Car told me May 20, 2024, I'm terminated. So that stressed me, make me stressed and depressed. You know, it's bad.
So you saying you homeless. What's the average day like for you being that you homeless? When you wake up in the morning, what is an average day for a person? Because we see them on the streets, but we don't know like what they go through on a daily basis. What is a regular day for a person like you now that you're homeless?
Me today was like on Tuesday, I stayed at one of my friend's house and I took a shower and I eat some food. And she's a real close friend to me. And I take a shower and I was at her house for 16 and a half hours. But then I had to leave like 12 o'clock. And then I basically just ride all the buses. I have an all-day bus pass. I ride 4, 5, 6 different buses, ride the buses back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Sometimes I'm sleeping on the bus, which that's very uncomfortable. You sleeping on the bus, and then because when the bus gets to the end of the route, you got to get up. Sometimes I'm on the bus, I'm falling asleep, and my head slinging back and forth like this, and I bump my head on the bus. And then like last night was no place really for me to go sleep. So I might have a Shamal, and then I gotta go take the 100 bus, ride the bus, sleep. It's not a good thing. And then the worst thing about being homeless, in the middle of the night, you may have to do a number 2. And all the bathrooms is closed. You may go to 7-Eleven, you may say, sir, you may say, ma'am, I gotta use the bathroom. The people, they know you homeless, because you have a book bag, they know you're homeless. They don't want to let you go use the bathroom. And then sometimes you could be hungry, and like yesterday I only eat one time, and there's a lot of places to eat for free in Miami and Broward, but the place to eat in Broward, you don't know. So yesterday I ate one time, and then my friend gave me a snack bag with chips, all kind of goodies and snacks. Okay, I ate that. And then you want some real food to eat sometimes. You want maybe a pizza, a burger. Some of the homeless people, they go solicit, they ask people for money. But you afraid to do that because you don't know you solicit, it could be a police. I found myself, one day it was so bad, I ain't gonna lie. Don't laugh, guys. I ain't gonna lie. I was so hungry, I went to Sawgrass Mills Mall. Everybody was eating. I wanted to solicit and ask somebody for money. And I'm afraid because it could be a police. I see this couple put 2 plates of food in the trash. I wait 5 minutes later, I stick my hand in the trash and look at one plate of food. It was rice. It looked like they played with it and spit in it. The next plate of food had some rice, had some broccoli, had some carrots. Man, I'm so hungry, I'm desperate, I didn't give a damn. I eat it. Thank God I put my hand up. Thank God I didn't get sick. That's no good. You're hungry and you got to dig your hand in the garbage for food, man. That's a bad experience.
Wow. So let me ask you a question. When the last time you took a nice shower?
The last time I took a nice shower was Tuesday. The day is Wednesday. I didn't take no shower today. But I took a shower Tuesday. And I took a shower Monday. And I took a shower Sunday. Today, like I say, my friend, I don't want to say her name, put her out like that, but she's a good freaking friend. She give me a place to stay, but sometimes like she let me stay one time, she let me stay 4 days, the next time she let me stay 3 days, the next time she don't let me stay for 8 days, the next time she let me stay 1 day, and like that.
So let me ask you a question. Is your pride stopping you from calling your brother and saying, I'm fucked up, can you help me out? Because I know that some homeless people, when I see them, I say, there's got to be one person that can call that got a nice heart and say, no matter how many times you burned your bridges, just come on back. You don't have that one person, or just your pride won't let you have that one person?
My brother, the last time I hang out with my brother, I don't have nothing against my brother, but the last time I hang out with him was August 25th. He coming to me preaching to me. God is good. Yes, God is good. God is very good. But the man preaching to me, the man is blaming me for what happened in his life. He's blaming me, saying, hey, my mom killed herself, whatever. He's blaming me, saying I lied to the police. He's blaming me, saying I'm responsible for him getting 19 years. You can't change that. Whatever happened then, it's done. It's done. I can just say right now, bro, I love you, but right now I'm struggling. And sometimes I don't even have money to get a beer. You know, for 2 weeks, I've been wanting to drink an ice cold beer. And diabetes or no diabetes, I want to drink an ice cold beer. I want to drink a beer. Sometimes I have no place to sleep, Marcus. I got to go to the hospital. And I got to say, I got chest pain. I got to go to the hospital and say, this is wrong with me. I got to go to the hospital. And sometimes the hospital lets you sleep 4 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours, then they release you. Since I left New Hope Treatment Center, I've been in the hospital. I've been in the ambulance 14 times. I've been in the hospital 20 times.
Okay. Let me backtrack. How you became homeless. Where was you staying before you became homeless?
I was staying in Hollywood.
Okay, so what happened to that where it transpired that you had to move out?
Man, I'm not gonna say no names, but
You gotta say no names.
I was staying with two very good people in Hollywood for like 1 year, and I made sure every month I pay my rent and I pay my lights. But on May 1st, whatever, I didn't have no job. So, you know, I told the persons I was staying with that I was gonna file unemployment and everything and do my best and say, hey, I don't care if I'm broke, I'll give you all my unemployment money, whatever. Person was like, hey, you need to go get a job, whatever. I didn't mean it to happen like this. I went to go to Miami, see my brother on May 1st. My brother, he didn't want me staying with my friend. He didn't want me staying with my two friends in Hollywood. So he lie on me and call the people at Homestead, call this lady, Melanie, and they get me in a shelter for 7 weeks. The shelter was good. Eating good food, breakfast, lunch, dinner, eating 2-3 times a day, shower, everything. It was great. But then all of a sudden, on June 27th, they transferred me from Miami Rescue Mission to New Hope Treatment Center. You have to give the people the phone. You have no phone. You can't call your friends. You can't call your union rep. You can't call nothing. After 1 month I was there, I got sick of it. I signed myself out. That was the worst mistake of my life I did, because I thought I was going to my friend's house in Fort Lauderdale, and she lied to me, and she wouldn't let me go. And she wanted me to stay there. My other friend wanted me to stay in New Hope Center, but I left. And ever since I left, I've been on the streets for the last 7 weeks.
Okay. So you said that was one of the worst mistakes you ever made?
Yeah, I should have stayed because I had my breakfast, lunch, dinner. I had a place to shower. I had a place to sleep. They help you get disability. They have counselors to get psychiatric care. Over there, I'm over there now. I'm diagnosed. Right now, my only diagnosis, I'm diagnosed with depression and anxiety. I'm taking one type of medicine for depression, two types of medicine. One type of medicine at nighttime for depression, 2 types of pills for depression. But sometimes I don't take my pills, so sometimes I be acting strange and funny around people. Some of my friends that's close to me and some of my friends that's close to me say, hey man, don't say that, man, because you say the wrong thing, you will be in jail, you will be in trouble. And that's one thing, I do not want to be in jail, so I have to try to keep my mouth shut, man. I'm gonna try to probably go seek mental health for mental treatment center sometime next week. Maybe that will help me get my disability, but I don't know.
What's some of the kind of crazy thoughts you have, being that you fighting depression and some days you don't take your medication? What's one of the wildest thoughts you done had in your mind?
I want to kill people. I want to kill like 100 people.
You want to kill 100 people?
100 people. But then if I do that, I'll be in jail for the rest of my life. And I don't want to do that because I want to be free. But man, something got to give, man. I got one of my best friends, she's in Fort Lauderdale, and I said, listen, man, if you know that I'm crazy and that I can get disability, you're supposed to look out for me and let me please stay in your house for 1 year. Whenever they give me my disability money, 30, 40, 50 grand, I break you off. But she ain't looking to me like that.
I mean, that's a tall task though, Mike, that you would place on somebody. You said let you stay there for
Let
a
me
year.
stay in your house
That's
for
a
1 year.
task,
When my
Mike.
disability drop, I may have to pay you 15, 20 grand. But hey, I'm willing, I'm worthy, man.
But that's a tall.
It's a tall task.
You never
Tall
know.
cup of milk.
You never know. That's why I asked you. Is your behavior? Because some people might be nice, but they ain't good to live with. So is you good to live with, Mike? You willing to do chores? You willing to comply, listen, conform? Is you willing to do that, or are you willing to fight against that?
I'm willing to do whatever I have to do, man. If I had a good friend, and I told him, I said, look, man, I just lost my job 24 and a half years, but I swear to you, whatever I wouldn't care if I can go sleep at somebody's house, even if I had to sleep at their house on the floor. But I would tell the person, look, I mow the lawn, I'll do some chores around your house. But whatever you want me to do, I do, man. You know at the same time, try to look for a job so I can pay the person some rent, man. Because people are not gonna. I don't care if you're your friend for 20 years. They ain't gonna let you stay in your house for free, man. So you have to get chores. You have to do something, man.
You saying that, Mike, that you'll do this, do that, but after a week you staying with somebody, you might become ungrateful again. You might forget about the hard times.
No.
Nah.
Out there in the streets, man, ain't no joke, man. Riding the bus every day. Sometimes I have to sleep on the bench. And next month, they coming out with the law. October 1st, Ron DeSantis, he's not playing. He said October 1st, anybody they catch sleeping on the bench, sleeping on Walgreens sidewalk, sleeping at a business, even if you ride the bus back and forth, they're gonna put you in jail. And my record is clean, man. I have no background. I've never been to jail. My record is clean. I mean, I wish I made, from 2021 to 2023, I made decent money. I made like over $69,000 for 21, $52,000 for 22, $79,000 last year, showed 66. And this year alone, I made $19,000. Where's the money? I never did cocaine in my life. But
you got habits though, Mike.
I never did cocaine in my life. I never did cocaine in my life, man.
It don't matter.
That's what I don't understand. My boy, he was never a good rapper to me. Rich Homie Quan, worth $3.5 million. Had a good, I saw him talking 2 days before his death, and he killed himself. So you see some people, they have money, millions of dollars, they don't like their life. They kill themselves. Me, if I got millions of dollars, I'm going to have a good life. I'm going to drive a Lamborghini. I'm a party with 20, 30 girls.
You saying that, Mike, because you don't have none. But just money don't make you happy.
Money buy you happiness. Money buys me happiness. Money don't buy you happiness. Money makes me very happy. Hey, today I'm gonna like to tell you what happened. Another bad situation happened to me, if you don't mind me saying, Mr. Marcus. I ride the bus. I was getting off the bus. The door slid and hit me in my head 2 times. I don't know if I can sue the BCT, but best believe tomorrow I'm going to call Morgan & Morgan. And if I can get 10, 15, 20 million, that will make me very, very happy. No more homelessness for me.
What would you bless some people?
Yeah, I'm blessed. I'm get a car. I don't know how to cook food, but I'll get a car, go somewhere like a Jamaican restaurant, buy like $5, $6 food, maybe like 50 of them. That's $300-$400. Buy a couple cases of water, buy Gatorade, go to the central terminal and hand out food. That's my blessing. Hand out.
What about paying your brother back? I ain't hear you say
I'll pay him back.
Would you give him back money with interest?
Yes, I'll give him his money.
Okay. You think that'll reconcile y'all relationship, you paying him back? Or would you still have a little towards resentment that he didn't look out for you when you was down and out?
He can't look out for me. He says he's doing bad. He was gambling his money. He would sit there and say he would gamble X amount of dollars. I don't know. He had a great credit score over 700 points. He says he's broke. I don't know. I have no idea, man. But the reason I don't want to go to Miami and go see him, I'm afraid he's going to call the police on me and put me in a behavior management system, or put me in a shelter. And I'd just rather be out free. I don't want to be in no shelter. Unless I have to.
I got you. With that kind of money, would you get married?
No, right now I'm not ready to get married, man, Marcus. I'm gonna be real with you, man. I'll be real with you. My thing doesn't work, but I'll be real with you. In my lifetime, man, from the time I started messing around, I've been with 72 women. And I'll be real with you, bro. I got 28 more women to mess around and play with before I even think about getting married. So I ain't thinking about getting married for Jack. 28 more women to mess with, and pray God I don't catch the AIDS and STD.
Well, that's a choice. You can use condoms, right?
Yeah, I use condoms, but I like to use my tongue. So, you may mess with the wrong one and then you gonna be messed up, man.
So you saying that your thing don't work. Can money fix that once you get it?
I don't know. I don't know if money can fix that. I don't know. It's the diabetes. So maybe I gotta eat right. Stop drinking energy drinks. I be drinking sometimes 2 and 3 energy drinks a day, even though knowing they ain't good for me.
I mean, Mike, you gotta take better care of yourself. You doing all this Uber Eats, and you knowing you got diabetes, and you knowing your manhood
Eating all this oxtails and shit.
you know your manhood ain't working properly. That should motivate you to eat right. Yeah. It didn't motivate you to eat right, Mike?
Yeah, it should motivate me. I know, but if God make a way for me to get my disability, or God make a way for me to get a better job, first thing I'm gonna do is join a church, try to give them 10% tithes, and try to live a better life, man. Stop talking about people so much. Sometimes I go on Facebook talking about people. Some people no good, this and that. I had a situation with one person, and I just need to let it go, man. That person was like, "Hey, you the one that have no driver's license. You the one that have no registration. You the one that have no tag." But I just felt, look, I gave you X amount. I gave you over $3,700, and you didn't give me no car. And what was the sense? No car. But I just didn't let it go, leave it in God's hands, and whatever, I let God settle it. I can't keep every day talking to one of my friends like, damn, this dude owed me $3,700. I ain't got no car. I got no, just leave it in God's hands, man.
You doing the right thing.
Let it be known.
You doing the right thing. You doing the right thing.
Because I have some Haitian people, they did good at Hertz. They gave me money many times. But now Hertz tell me I can't go to Hertz on first floor. They said if they catch me down there, they're going to call police on me.
Okay. So let me ask you a question. What's some of the things you could do besides a lawsuit that could start making some changes in your life where you could go from being down to going up? What changes you could do manually within yourself and for yourself that you could change your current situation?
The only thing I could do is keep going on Indeed. When I have Wi-Fi, looking for jobs, and when I have interviews and things for the job, make sure I go there with clean clothes, clean pants, clean shoes, make sure my nails clean, groomed. Like right now I got 3 interviews, one Wendy's, one Dunkin' Donuts, one Popeyes, and I can just make sure I have to go there groomed up, clean, shave, clean clothes, everything. But now with the rent being so high, I'm gonna have to get like 2 jobs, because these jobs don't pay $12 and $13, $14,
I got you. So there's no friend that once you get a job, they can help you, like give you a room, like you say, sleep on the floor.
Man, I got one of my friends I know for 20 years, and he got his family, everything, and I used to stay in the trailer, and he don't have no room for me. And I got my other friend in Fort Lauderdale. Once in a blue moon, she let me come stay a couple days, but sometime when her sugar daddy comes over, she kicked me out. So I don't have really friends like that. The only way I'd have to go and probably look for a room in somebody's house, or the most expensive way is get a motel room. That beats the purpose. Working 2 jobs just to pay the motel, all your money gone.
Yeah. So what about your 2 friends in Hollywood? You can't call on them?
No, they don't have no place no more.
They have no place no more?
No.
Okay. I got you, Mike. So how long will it take for you to work 2 jobs to get back in Standard's life again?
I don't know, because 2 jobs, man, the pay is low, man. You have to work 2 jobs, the pay is low. I don't know, you have to work 2 jobs. You probably have to work 2 jobs and really have to probably go to a motel or see if you can rent a room, because you're not going to work. You got to come to these jobs clean. You got to be bathed. You got to be shaven. You got to be clean, good hygiene, because you'll lose the job.
I got you. Being that if you get money, do you feel like you still got to take them depression pills, or you feel like you wouldn't need them no more? I'm curious.
I'm still going to take my depression pills. I'm still going to take my pills, because now I filed for my disability, and I got a claim out. It's been 3 months. They don't even write me and say if I'm approved or denied. And then I mess around, put another claim out now. And Morgan & Morgan is my lawyer, disability lawyer. And I put some mental health issues on there. So I need to go to mental health and get documented for it, But my plan is, bro, if I get disability, whatever I get, I'm supposed to get close to $3,000 a month. I don't want to stay in Florida no more. I'm gonna pack my bags. Whatever friends I have, I'm gonna call them and say, hey, you don't gotta worry about Michael Corey Johnson no more. I'm packing my bags and I'm moving to Tallahassee. Tallahassee, Florida is where I'm gonna live. Don't worry about me. I'm gonna be A-OK. If you're a certain friend and you never did nothing for me, then that person know who she is. If you never did nothing for me and your life physically, if I was struggling and I asked you and I begged you for $20 and I begged you and I begged you for $50 and I begged you for $100 and you never did nothing, you never gave me money, God knows. Don't worry, I will always love you as a friend because you have 4 beautiful kids. But if I ever move to Tallahassee and I'm making great money, Social Security wise, or I'm suing BCT for millions, or I'm suing Hertz for millions, believe me, I cannot give you money. Because your boyfriend, dearly, God will forgive him. But for $3,700 he got from me, plus to this day he still owe me $60, he don't want to pay me, I can be rich. But I would never give this friend money because of what he did. Now her 4 kids, oh my God, I love them to death like they're my own kids. I would buy them a car, I give them money, I treat them good. But this one here, we'll be friends, but I won't give you my money. I'm sorry.
You know what, Mike? That sounds like a personal resentment that
will not happen.
That person was not able to control. You taking something out what her boyfriend did.
She can control. She can control it, man. She can control it. I've been hungry. I've been starving. I've been starving. I've been hungry. You don't know what I've been through. Oh, you do know what I've been through, but you know, at least I can say I could point and say you was there for me. I told you that day. I said, listen, I'm hungry. Can I borrow $20? You said, hey, no, you can't borrow $20. But you didn't put me away to make me hungry. You said, hey, I get you a personal pan pizza. You said, hey, I have a soda in the car. You treat me like I was family, I was brother, and I respect you for that, man.
So you
came out of the restaurant, you got me fries, you got me breadsticks, you got me a soda, you got me pizza. I didn't go to bed hungry. I appreciate you, bro, and I don't even know you like that, man.
Well, like I said,
you
at the
took care
beginning,
of me, man.
I grew to know you. You're a friend that I grew to know. But I'm just trying to get you to understand that you shouldn't take your anger out on the person that don't have full control of the situation. You try to make her say that you need to change your boyfriend mentality and him pay me my money back. She can't control his actions, Mike.
Man, it'll be $60 since March, bro. I need that $60, bro. I don't care. I can let the $3,700 go, but I need that $60, man.
I got you. That's
I like to ride the bus. I don't like to get on BCT and say, excuse me, sir, can I get a courtesy ride? Or excuse me, sir, I just lost my job. Can I get a free ride? I don't like to do that. I'd rather buy a 7-day bus pass and pay $20, or buy a bus pass for 31 days for $70, and I'm good. Now, it's a lot of places in Miami you can eat for free. There's a lot of places in Broward you can eat for free. So eating is not the problem. Having a couple dollars to buy that bus pass for the month. Ask one of your friends, can you take a shower and sleep? You know, it's good. You know, these places, shelters, places you can go take a shower too. You know.
So with your current situation, do you wake up even thinking you could be in a relationship, Mike? Or you said, fuck the relationship, I gotta get my shit together? Do you thirst for companionship being that you homeless?
Right now I'm homeless. I don't worry about no companionship right now. I'll be honest with you, about 2 weeks ago, I went to Hertz, which may have been a mighty stupid thing for me to do. Went to Hertz, one guy gave me $20, another guy gave me 14, and then I said, oh, I gotta pay you this shit back. He said, no, you ain't gotta pay me nothing back. Give me another 20, give me 34. I got $60 in one day, and maybe it took me 2 hours. And it might have been a silly thing for me to do, but I ain't been in a strip club in like 4 months and 9 days. And so I had took that $60. And this one over here shaking her head. She can shake her head all she want, but we know she be running to the club, man. I got that $60, Man, I ain't gonna lie. I took $20, $30 out of that. Went to the Goldfinger. Oh my God, I had a great time. I had 6, 7 girls ask me for dance. Man, I went and brought food, a burger, fries, $11. 2 Long Island iced teas. I tipped $3. I saw this beautiful girl on the stage. Asked her whatever. I said, man, I gotta get my shit together, man. I need to get some money. I need to sue some people. Cause man, this lady was so beautiful. She told me $200 for some. And I gotta get it. In 2 more months is my birthday coming up. I gotta get it. So thank God. Thank God today in a way. My head is hurting me bad. Thank God in a way. BCT bus, the door hit my head twice. Thank God in a way. I may be hitting up Morgan & Morgan in the morning. They have to look at those cameras and see that the door hit me. I don't care if I can get 10, 20,000. My head hurt me bad right now. The door hit my head.
So at this point, once you get to 10, 20,000, you're willing to pay for a piece of pussy, right?
Shit, I get that 10, 20,000. The first thing I'm gonna do with that 10, 20,000 will give me a place to stay.
Okay.
Place to stay. Buy me a car. Probably move out of this town right away to Tallahassee. I don't want to stay down here no more. I got ungrateful friends here who don't want to give me money. They're ungrateful, man. They're very ungrateful. I'm not gonna say names. I got a lot of friends here. They don't want to give me money. I'm begging. I got a GoFund account. Whatever. You guys see me on the GoFund with my picture. Make sure y'all donate me some money because I'm homeless, man. I'm homeless, and I think I got cancer. You know, y'all see me on the GoFund account with my picture. Donate me some money to my GoFund because I'm homeless and I think I got cancer. You know?
I got you.
I'm homeless.
So how would you like to go out? If you had to choose, if you had the power to speak your life to existence, how would you like to go out?
If I was ready to die or something to go out, I'd go out in a nice casket, all black. All black, put the rest in the ground nice, man. So, nice way.
I got you, Mike. I got you. That's good. Any last thing you want to tell the people?
Just believe in God, and God, I try to believe in God, you know, even though sometimes I be fooling around on Facebook saying God ain't real, but like today now, I was on the bus telling same story, kind of like this, you know. I lost my job 24 and a half years, and the bus hit my head, and one black lady on the bus, I guess she felt sorry for me, and she went in her pocket. She's old, she's like 70, 80 years old, and she gave me $5. And then somebody today, I asked them, can they buy me some chicken? And they opened their wallet up, and they gave me $5. And then I was telling my story, and then I get some free samples, and I was just walking by, and people are just so nice some days in the world, man. There's a lady, she speaks Spanish, and she gave me her fries. I mean, her fries wasn't nothing, but when you hungry, you just take it. So I got $10, you know. And then I went to Seagull Trials. I was gonna try to do a study and make $18.75 for depression. I try to lie on the thing, put everything no, but God knows you're lying. So when they did the blood pressure, they said my blood pressure's high. So they said, I'm sorry, Mr. Johnson, you can't do no trial. You gotta fix your health. So they didn't send me away empty-handed. They just gave me 2 gift certificates for like $35. So at least I was able to buy some food with that. So I'm gonna have to pinch the $35 gift certificates, you know. And that's about it. I know today, later on, I'm gonna buy me 2 ice cold beers with the gift certificate, even though I have diabetes, but I haven't drank a beer in 2 weeks. But I'm gonna drink 2 ice cold ones tonight. And then later on, I'm probably gonna ride Miami bus back and forth again. Sleep on the bus. Or lie and go to the hospital and say I'm sick, I don't feel good, my head hurt, man. Go sleep in the hospital. But the hospital's slick. Once they see nothing wrong with you, they kick you out the hospital. So I can go there all I want and say, oh, my head hurt, the bus smashed my head, but after a couple of hours, they do MRI, they do ultrasound, they do x-ray. After 4 or 5 hours, they kick you out the hospital. It's no good.
No good.
May have to go to Jackson South tonight. If I go to Memorial, they kick me out the hospital.
So Mike, last thing, you don't have no friend that'll let you sleep in the back of their car.
I don't have one friend. I told one of my friends, he's a Jamaican guy. I told him I wanna sleep by the washer and dryer. He talking about, no man, I can't let you sleep here because you get mosquitoes. I have no friend to let me do nothing, man.
Wow. Got you. All right, Mike, tell the people your GoFundMe account. Tell the people how they can help you out. Tell the people how they can reach you. Tell the people how they can make your life a little bit easier.
Y'all can make my life a little bit easier. When y'all see me on Facebook, my Facebook thing, I had to change it to Tokyo Waterfall. And I have a GoFundMe account. Y'all can send me any type of money towards my GoFundMe account to support my homelessness and support diabetes and support cancer. Or if you want, you can Western Union me some money. I don't really have an active phone number right now, but you can probably put 305-340-5931. And that's about it. Stay blessed. That's it.
Appreciate you, Mike.